this is just, it's just so perfect how like everything pans out always. The whole point of what I'm doing is I want to start doing lava lamps and stuff, and this already starts to look like lava lamps, even though this isn't intended to be a lava lamp. Just the universe is just repeating patterns over and over and over again, of course, because this is like all, this is a kind of sort of like a representation of like land and then water, but it's also water. You can see it as like waves of water, but land is water, like land is lava. All land is always, has been lava, so it has been a fluid because there's no such thing as a solid. Everything is a fluid, and everything can dissolve into a fluid or become a solid, but then it's not really a solid, it's only a temporary state in which like the entity or the creature or the individual is encountering something that appears to it solid but is actually in the greater expanse of the cosmos just a fluid, like ice is, like to us water is the permanent state, but then a rock is also to us the permanent state, but a rock is just as much water or like lava being like a liquid, something that flows, as much as ice is a solid, not a solid but water. You know what I mean, like we encounter water in its form that it's in, the frequency of the layer, like the frequency of the waves, not the waves of the water, but the waves of matter or energy, that is the frequency of water in the universe. Like when we compare to like the solids of the of rock, when we compare those two with each other, we tend to encounter water mostly in its liquid form, but on a planet where everything is ice, the creature that live there think of ice as a solid. You know what I mean? If they would encounter water, they would encounter it in the same way that we encounter rock and see lava. Like we know that lava is rock in a liquid form. So we live in this equilibrium where the dices and have been rolled into this cosmic soup of frequencies and waves that make the way our planet behaves and the way we are, just because of the in the time in which we are at, like that it just materializes to us in this way, while it's just part of like the infinite equilibrium of the infinite flow of spectrums, of like spectral waves, that is like the thing that we are, like the we're just like a set, just like in this with these notes, we're just like in this like I could like make just like a what is it, a combination of nodes that would like be the synthesis, and then at some point create life or like life forms based on a certain set of things that are possible, but only they are there because at that point of collisions of frequencies of like mathematics of the way it's configured in that particular like universe, that cosmos is only like at that point for a very tiny fraction of time able to materialize in this way, because the prerequisites of the environment allow it to be that way. But you can also create different configurations where you can create different or the same types of stuff in different configurations, where things that wouldn't be possible here would be possible somewhere else. Like I said, in this you know, in this planet where everything is ice, where everything that is ice seems like the way we see rock, we couldn't live in such an environment. Probably maybe we could, but it would be a very different world to experience to us. So you know, but the configuration is just a same type of configuration, but with the different elements and different points from a point of origin from which you calculate and look at the world. So you get these patterns that are always repeating, and this looks like just like waterish stuff, which I would like to actually be like more like a lava lamp. But I'm going to render these out at some point.